It's a warm one here in the Berg on a wonderful Wednesday evening as the Healdsburg Prune Packers take on the Concord Zephyrs in game number 4 of the 2026 season. Easton Stockford alongside me, Julian Corey. And what a day it is out here, Julian. We got wine taking over the park today. We got tacos to our right here. Slade Moore from Michigan on the mound. What can we expect from these two teams today?
Yeah, I mean, you said it best. Beautiful as always, as it usually is when it cools down around 6 o'clock here. You know, Moore from Michigan in his time there has 17 appearances. What's really notable is 11 consecutive scoreless innings. Hoping to see more of that tonight. He can definitely sling the ball. A good pitch mix. Should be fun. Offensively going to be good as well. A lot of walks last time. See what we get tonight.
We will take you down to field level national anthem and be right back with some starting lineups.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job, Emily Konecki.
Just like that, we are ready to go. Emily Konecki on the national anthem. We're batting 1,000 on the anthems this year. It seems like every day it's just as good as the last.
Been pretty consistent so far. It sounds like we have some Emmy Award-winning artists going down there.
A lot of musical talent coming out of Healdsburg. Mentioned it prior. Slade Moore on the mound for the Packers. William Patrick in center field leading off for them. Jack Ruckert playing shortstop today as opposed to second. Batting second as well, so that LSU duo at the top of the lineup yet again. Hideki Prather, designated hitter out of Cal. Out of Michigan, Matthew Austin for batting fourth. Jake McCoy batting fifth. Cade Campbell sixth. J.C. Osorio guard batting seventh. Dane Morrow playing right field batting eighth. And Tommy Brown behind the dish batting ninth, rounding out the order for the Zephyrs. They have Devin Carminaghi on the mound. Nate Lidicote leading things off. Morgan Tran, Brendan Lister, Jason Stevens, Raul Ramos, Jaron Barajas, Gabe Jost, Chase Lewis, and Brendan Pops for them in that order. We talked about Slade Moore. He's a left-handed arm out there on the mound. Haven't had a whole lot of lefties starting so far in this season, but what else do we know from him other than the 11 scoreless innings and 17 relief appearances?
I mean, as I mentioned before, a good pitch mix, fastball, two-seam splitter, slider, so he's going to be able to work all parts of the plate, up and down. I think the important thing with him is just being able to locate. We've seen that the last couple of games, the Packers have been really good at staying in the zone. Even when the opponents are making contact, they're still staying in there, allowing their defense to work, and that's really been the key so far.
Out of Michigan, 3 Michigan players in the lineup today: Morrow, Austin Fort, and Moore. Brandon Mann, also from Michigan, threw last night. Michigan native Moore is from West Bloomfield.
I think it's going to be important to watch, too, that duo up the middle that's been unbelievable so far on defense, and Rucker and Campbell. They've been turning some smooth double plays. I know they're flipped today, but Campbell specifically at short has looked really good, making some throws over to first as well.
Now those two middle infielders switching for today's game. Leading off for number 3, Nate Lidicote, playing center field for the Zephyrs. Zephyrs, rather. We looked it up before the game. Zephyr is a light breeze Just isn't all that intimidating. Moore set, fires first pitch. Outside corner, strike one.
Now, you never know if some of the definitions on Google maybe has a different meaning than what we found, but I mean, you never know.
Maybe there's something else that we're missing. 0-1. That one's sky left side, but slicing well foul. Wind once again blowing in from left field, as it has been all season long, and has really limited the long ball. Only 3 home runs and 2 straight games without a home run for the Packers. No 2 count. Moore ahead early. Set. Here comes the lefty. That one fouled off. Litico will stay alive. Sake Crease was the starter yesterday. Well, the starters have fared well, only 1 earned run through 3 games for the starting rotation. 0-2 for Moore. That one outside moves the count to 1-2.
You can really see Moore trying to work the outside part of the plate, and with that little lefty sidearm, almost Chris Sale-esque windup he has, where the batters are already, you know, seeing that, and it's like, it's coming right at me. Working the outside part of the plate is a good idea.
That one chopped over to third, bounces and foul ground. Gariod will pick it up on a hop, but in foul ground. 1-2. Good at bat here to lead things off for Nate Liticote. Just staying alive.
And pretty spot on with the puns recently, huh?
Trying to work on my pun game. Get the dad jokes in shape. Work on it out here in summer ball. We got 40 games to do so. 1-2 pitch from Moore inside. Almost gets him. 2-2 count.
No, you had some good ones when Zach Syrup was on the bump too.
Yeah, the syrup puns were rolling. They should come in waves. Depends on the day. 2-2 from Moore. That one on the ground over to Ruckert. He'll scoop it on his backhand side. Long throw to first in time. 1 away in the top of the first.
Just talked about the duo up the middle. No, but a good job of staying in the at-bat by Moore. Kept going to that outside fastball. You know, he's got the 2-seam from that lefty action. Definitely a little more sink than you would normally see. So should be expecting a pretty good amount of ground balls for this infield today.
1 away for Moore. Now Morgan Tran stepping in, squares to bunt. That one popped in the air. Brown running over, but off the fence. Almost had a chance at that one. Got to love a little good catcher play. As you said, maybe a lot of ground balls. Kind of a pitch to contact guy. Only 19 strikeouts. And 18 innings pitched. 1-1. Gets about a strikeout per inning as a reliever, lower than modern totals where most guys are coming in with the design to get the swing and miss. 0-1 from Moore.
I mean, definitely a little bit of a different look, but you also still see it with guys around the league today. I mean, Bay Area's own Logan Webb, he's known for pitching to contact, being able to get the ball on the ground and roll 2 to get himself out of jams. So
2-1. Down in the dirt, got him swinging.
not a completely obscure pitching way there.
Trevor Rogers. Is that the Rogers brother that's the submariner, or is that Tyler?
That's Tyler and
On his way. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 straight strikeouts for Slade Moore in the top of the first. 3 up, 3 down, retired in order. No score, no hits, no base runners for the Zephyrs. We'll be back with some Packer bats at the plate. Packers at the plate now. William Patrick leading things off as he did last night. Devon Carmignani on the mound for the Zephyrs out of Oakley, California. Right-handed pitcher. Tops out around 84 on his fastball. Higher ranked as a third baseman, 39th ranked third baseman in the state of California. Class of 2025. First pitch from him to Patrick. Check swing. Not sure if he went or not. I think Carmignani's asking the same question. It'll be ball one. 1-0. That one hammered to left center. Patrick's second pitch. He faces all the way back and off the wall. Rattling around in the corner. Patrick will be standing up on second in a leadoff double for the LSU second baseman, or center fielder, excuse me.
You know, William Patrick 0 for 3 last night. Comes here in his first at-bat, attacks the fastball, and just absolutely drive it. We've been waiting for kind of that deep power from the Packers. We've seen a few, been caught at the warning track, but we've been waiting for that big hit, and the leadoff double is a big hit here to get the Packers offense started.
It's not quite enough juice to get that one out there to the deepest part of the field and left center. I'll bring up his college teammate, current roommate, and college roommate, Jack Ruckert. First pitch to Ruckert, up in the zone, ball one.
You know, it's interesting. You see a lot of the top players nowadays leading off or even hitting too, and you have this duo. It's a really good 1-2 punch, especially with Prother hitting in the 3-hole, and then most of the time Logan Sider in that cleanup spot.
Yeah, and a lot of coaches kind of have that mindset to where you want your first hitter leading things off to get them as many at-bats as possible, which oftentimes doesn't make a huge difference, but it can. And I mean, why would you not want your best guy at the plate? You look at, I mean, we're both ASU guys. Landon Harrison led off all year long.
Of course. I mean, we talked last night too a lot about 7, 8, 9 producing, and if they do that, that sets your 1, 2, 3 up very well.
Ruckert from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That one on the ground, right side, squeaks through, base hit. Patrick rounding third, heading for the plate, and the Packers are on the board in the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 on the RBI single from Jack Ruckert.
Team at bat, team at bat, team at bat. That's what we've been saying for the last couple of games, and that's what the Packers continue to do. Just take the ball where it's thrown, find the holes, and get the run in. Really good job there by Jack Ruckert.
2 at-bats, 2 hits, a single and a double. That drives across first run of the game and brings Hideki Prather to the plate. Third-year Packer, transferred to Cal last year where he had a really strong year. And the designated hitter in today's lineup. Ruckert, he nabbed there, and a stolen base for Jack Ruckert.
That's what we've been seeing from the Packers, right? That first press conference after game 1 talked about the base running with Coach Gomes and their ability to put pressure on the opposing team. With this team specifically, a little bit more speed than they're used to. It's been really fun to watch.
Already a real hot start in the bottom of the first. Prather fouls one away. It was a 5-run bottom of the first last night for the Packers. And to replicate a little bit of that magic.
Yeah, it's nice to see him doing it while putting the ball in play as well. Seen a lot of 4-pitch, ball 4 passes in the last couple of days.
Yeah, 30 walks in the last 2 games for the Packers. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's a little lackadaisical. 1. Down in the zone. Oh, and skips away on the mound. No advancement there from Ruckert.
It's one of those things, you know, when someone gets called up their first 15 games, they're hitting 483, and you're like, all right, what's going on here? You look at this team's OBP, up to 438 already.
And on base 4 out of every 10 batters. Really interesting looking stats because of those walks as well.
Yeah.
Carmignani kicks and fires, some noise over on second there from Ruckert. Good job to try and get him off his game there as well. You look at the numbers, it's 47 runs, 41 RBIs, and 36 walks through 3 games. More walks than hits. That one breaking ball inside corner for a strike.
I think the interesting part about that, though, is it's just been tough to see, you know, if they would produce the same amount if they were to get strikes. And it's kind of nice what we're seeing so far in this first inning. But the walks have been otherworldly, just walk after walk after walk.
Time called. I think it's strike 3. Prather trying to figure out what's going on. Going to be ruled strike 3 here. Prather put down on strikes. Time called. Coach going to go out to the mound for the Zephyrs.
It's a rare strikeout there for Prather. He's been on fire. I think maybe the count might have confused him a little. Thought he had maybe his count in his favor. Decided to take a pitch to try and get a better one. Didn't work out in his favor there.
Go back to that stat line for the Packers. 36 walks, only 9 extra base hits, but also have only struck out 13 times as a team. So really good job putting the ball in play even when they aren't getting hits.
Putting the ball in play with runners in scoring position as well. Been lethal in the big moments so far.
So 1 away here. Bottom of the first, 1 run already across.
Once again, Matthew Austin-Ford.
Matthew Austin-Ford will step in. Playing first base today out of Michigan. Currently having some scoreboard technical difficulties, trying to get it figured out right now.
Yeah, I talk about Austin-Ford, one of the 3 Packers with a home run so far this season.
Trying to do it with a runner aboard here. Carmignani. That one catches the outside edge. That one jam shot to second base. Grabbed by Pops. 2 away in the inning.
That one spun a little bit weird there. I couldn't tell if it was off the end of the bat, if he got jammed. Nevertheless, a good pitch there and a good job attacking from Carmignani.
Scoreboard is up and working now.
There you go.
I think we're having some minor technical difficulties with the stream. Having a tough time with the connection. Jake McCoy stepping in. First pitch outside corner, strike 1.
And McCoy dropped down to the 5 hole today. Another guy, Coach Goman, this Packers staff is just waiting to get going. We know the power is really strong when he puts it in play.
1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk last game. Came across to score both times he reached base. Breaking ball up. 1-1 count.
It's been interesting, too. I mean, a lot of teams are going right at him so far. It hasn't been like they're pitching around. I mean, obviously not a lot of strikes the last couple of games, but in that first game, attacking pretty well, and the same here today.
1-1 to McCoy. Carmignani set, checks over to second. Still Ruckert over there after the single and a stolen base. Now on his way. That one fouled strike. Back for strike 2. One-two count. Devon Carmignani trying to get through it, only surrendering 1 on 2 hits. On its way outside, 2-2 count. Another throw and gone away. Still no advancement.
Now for how much damage this Packers team can do, limiting the damage to 1 run here would be a great job from Carmignani on the mound.
Trying to get out of it, just needs 1 more strike. Set, deuces to McCoy. That one to the backstop. Ruckert will advance. Brings the count to full.
Another 390 feet. A lot of walks the last couple of days, also a lot of pass balls and wild pitches. Good job for the Packers taking advantage.
Full count now. Carpignani trying to leave one stranded. Sets and fires. McCoy up the middle, broken bat. That one picked up by Brennan. Pop over to the first in time for the third out of the inning. So one run comes across on the RBI single from Jack Ruckert. 1-0 the score through one. We'll be back on the mound. Slade Moore on the bump after a quick break. Back here in the top of the second inning, Slade Moore back on the bump. 3 up, 3 down for him in the first inning with a pair of strikeouts. Now he'll face Jason Stevens, the designated hitter. First pitch down the middle, strike one. Another thing the Packers have done really well is just get ahead in counts.
Yeah, we talked about before just staying in the zone and how important that is, but also gaining leverage. It gives you confidence as a pitcher on the mound. You know, once you're ahead, it feels like you can throw anything you want. In most instances, you can throw anything you want, especially when you're throwing that hard or have that much spin or break on your secondary stuff.
So an 0-2 count now. Moore looking for his third straight K in the dirt. It'll be ball one in those 0-2 counts. Plays kind of a little mental warfare as well on the batter. Doesn't know what's coming. Could be a heater, could be off speed, could really be anything. Moore's 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 pitches aside from that fastball, while the other one is a two-seam. You know, we already talked about that lefty tail that he gets. He also gets a little bit of vertical movement with that as well. Top that with the splitter. Does a pretty similar thing. So as a hitter, if you see that two-seam and you see that splitter, they're both looking pretty similar in about right when you have to make your swing decision, and even that alone isn't that much time.
3 straight Ks for Slade Moore. He is cruising out there right now. First pitch was fouled away by Raul Ramos. Moore will ask for a new ball. Ramos, third baseman. Right-handed bat, lefty-righty matchup for him here. A 1 pitch on the ground right side. Picked on the backhand by Ruckert. Long throw to first in time, 2 away.
Olsen for the big target there at first. Air mailed that one just a bit at short, but able to reach and get the out. Another good job of rolling a ground ball to the 6-hole.
Jaron Barajas stepping in. First 5 batters retired for Slade Moore. 2 ground outs to short and 3 strikeouts. He's consistent, that's for sure. First pitch inside, ball 1.
All you can ask for out of your starting pitcher. Set the tone. Let the fielding, defense, and the offense take care of the rest.
Trying to get the bats back to the plate in a hurry. 1-0. That one inside, gets away from Brown, ball 2.
Yeah, probably not the first inning the Pack was hoping for, considering what they've been doing these past couple of games, but always gets easier the second time you get through the lineup and see the pitcher twice.
2-0, swung and missed there. Rojas took a big hack at that one up in the zone, 2-0 count.
Almost looked surprised to see that Tommy Brown held on to that one.
I don't know if maybe he got a piece of it. Now a 2-1 pitch. Moore, jam shot right side, gonna make the play himself. Long throw to first in time, a beautiful play there on the PFP from Slade Moore. 6 up, 6 down for the left-handed arm. Packers back to the plate in a hurry for the bottom of the second.
Winemaker and grape grower, after gaining 10 years of experience in the overall wine industry and a degree from UC Davis, Mike launched his from Cal, second base, number 2, Cade Campbell.
Bottom of the second, Cade Campbell leading things off in the 6th hole for the Packers. They have 1 run here in the bottom of the first, looking to tack on a little more, especially with how efficient Slade Moore has been out there on the mound.
Absolutely dominant so far, staying in the zone, creating contact and striking out hitters whenever he wants. It's been fun to watch.
Campbell was our player of the game last night. 2 singles, 3 RBIs, and a pair of walks as this one skied. Out into shallow right field, and a nice play there from Brendan Pop. He's had a lot of action, his 4th put out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, not surprising with the approach we've seen from the Packers so far as well. It's been a lot of trying to go the other way. In a righty-heavy field lineup today, you're going to see a lot of balls and trying to be put into that 3-4 hole.
3 straight retired to second base, 2 pop-ups and a ground ball for Austin, Fort McCoy, and Campbell. All over there to Brendan Pops. Now J.C. Osorio, a guard, steps in. He certainly hit the ball hard last night. Only got 1 hit out of it, but 2 deep sac flies for him that had a chance to leave the ballpark.
Yeah, a little bit of some bad luck, but balls hit hard nevertheless. Those are going to start getting down if he continues to go on that trajectory.
0-1 to him after a first pitch strike in the dirt. Ball 1. Carmignani seems to be relying on the breaking ball, common trend for this Packer squad. A lot of breaking balls thrown to them. 1-1 count.
I mean,
Held off outside.
It's the right approach, Ryder. Oh, we talked about it on the broadcast before, but a lot of these guys are trying to wait and sit back on that fastball and get their timing right. Keeping the Packers off balance as much as you can is your best chance to get out of it with clean innings as a pitching staff.
Oh, wow. That one almost hit the Zephyrs coach square between the eyes there. Moves the count to 2-2. Thankfully, he's okay. That came off the bat hot.
Saved by the little wooden bar right in front of him. Gonna go back in the dugout now and hide a little bit.
Took a couple of steps down, a little more behind the fencing. 2-2 count. Carmignani fires to a guard. Check swing, got him, strike 3.
Now batting used in Michigan right field, number 14.
Down on strikes.
Morrow.
2 away in the bottom of the second for Dane Morrow.
You know, you mentioned a lot of breaking balls of the pack. I think one thing we've really seen is opposing teams not afraid to go in with their off speed on the pack, not afraid that they're going to turn on it. They're just throwing front door stuff, hoping it breaks in. Has worked so far for Carmignani.
Now he'll face Dane Morrow. Had himself a 3-hit night last night. The trio of singles. First pitch strike yet again as Carmignani's found a bit of a groove here.
Performance from the back half of the lineup, man. We've been talking about it all season long. Setting themselves up well for success. That 1 through 5 is eventually going to start hitting, but if the 7, 8, 9 can maintain, it's going to be big for this pack team.
A 1 hard on the ground, but fouled on the first base side. Photographer out in right field made the play.
You got to do everything you can to get the shot, right?
It's an expensive game he's playing there. Don't want to drop that camera. Oh, 2 count. Carmignani sets. Looking down at Morrow, trying to get through to that one, line to short, jumping play. Jaron Barajas with a nice snag over at the 6 hole. And that's 3 up, 3 down for Carmignani. 1-0, still the score through 2.
Calavito hits 4 consecutive home runs in Baltimore's.
All right, we're back here at Rec Park. And really 1-0 lead for the pack. Not too much doing on offense, but Slade Moore has been phenomenal on the mound. What have you seen so far, Ethan?
Yeah, he's working the breaking ball really well. Tunneling in that splitter nicely, just keeping hitters off balance. And it's what this whole rotation has done for the Packers. Slade Moore trying to replicate what Caleb Kimball did on opening day when he went 4 scoreless, hitless.
Ball inside to Gabe Jost. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about the pitching staff. Only 3 earned runs through the first 3 games. Just pounding the zone. It's been phenomenal so far. 1-0, just catches the corner.
Jost from Freedom High in California. One of the local kids on these teams the Packers play early on.
Swing and a miss right by him. 1-2 to count. Fastball really working right now for Moore.
He has a ball on a string out there. Just locating wherever he wants to and getting hitters to whiff on everything.
1-2 just misses low. Looked like a splitter down in the zone.
Feels like every pitch has purpose as well, to where he's able to set up later in the at-bat.
One pitch helps another, using his misses, making the makes. do it again. The slider for a swing and a miss.
Now batting for the Zephyrs, left
Slade
fielder,
Moore
number 5,
with
Chase
4 strikeouts
Lewis.
through the first 7 batters already. Absolutely dealing right now.
And that's exactly what I was just saying there. He throws the splitter down, changes the eye level, gets him looking down, and then elevates on the strike 3 pitch, gets him swinging below it.
The pitch before splitter 2 was a fastball high, so almost that same angle. Getting a swing on the slider, another swing and a miss here. Chase Lewis at the plate for the Zephyrs. One and one to Lewis, right-handed batter in the box. Ground ball to the left side. It's going to be a foul ball. Sario guard's been moving over there a little bit. Nothing in fair territory yet.
Chase Lewis at the plate, class of 2026 guy, committed to Williams Woods, the Owls. Not sure where that is, but
College ball is college ball. Good job sparing that one off. Fastball high in the zone.
any predictions?
I mean, if I had to take a guess, somewhere in the woods.
It's in Fulton, Missouri.
Fulton, Missouri. Across the country there, putting up a good at-bat right now. Takes the slider low, and that's been the 1-2 combo for Moore. Has been that fastball high and the slider at some point. A good job from Lewis to battle.
NAIA ball out in Williams Woods.
Chopped foul again for Osario Agard. Just not staying in play. Keeping him on his toes over there, though.
Do you think it's Williams Woods, like it's his woods? Or do you think that's the name of the woods?
Ooh. That's a good question. I don't know. Got my brain thinking a little bit. Kind of stumped with that one. Probably have to go with Williams Woods.
Who's William?
2-2, a good battle here from Lewis. Fastball just misses a bit high. I mean, it's just a really good job from Chase Lewis. Seeing what his teammates have seen so far, adjusting, not chasing, putting up a good fight. The 3-2 will miss high. Lewis wins the battle after falling behind. And with one on, the Zephyrs got one on with one out.
Almost got through. I'd imagine more scheduled to go 3 innings. Almost got through his 3 innings perfect. First base runner he's allowed all game.
Definitely been in the groove. Brendan pops to the plate now. Puts down the bunt, takes it back. A hard fastball inside. Didn't look like more like that idea too much.
It's good bunt defense right there.
Good job keeping the batter off the plate. Establishing the zone for Moore. Checks the runner at first, comes home. Strike one. No, it's interesting. We haven't seen too many pickoffs yet, and we haven't seen a pickoff yet from a lefty pitcher for the Packers. Don't really know what the move's looking like so far. Looks at first again, comes home. Another bunt. They got the runner picked off, and Olsenfort thought Lewis was coming back to first, tagged in front of the bag, and he was already halfway down the baseline by the time he looked up.
Yeah, I wonder if that's by design there to just go on first move. Saw Tommy Brown go to the back pick with the righty batter, no interference for him, nothing in his way.
I mean, that was our
Heads up base runner.
first look at the speed of Lewis, but you can run like that, you might as well go for it.
And he's got some wheels there. And wasn't going initially on the first pitch, only went when he saw Brown pick down to second. Did have quite the aggressive secondary lead, though.
I think that's one thing we've seen lacking against the Packers so far. This is a swing and a miss. Strike three called
For the Zephyrs, center fielder number 3, Nate
on
Vitico.
Brendan Pops. Yeah, we haven't seen too much aggression against the Packers so far, given the games haven't been that close score-wise, but there hasn't been a lot of not a lot of intent to attack, especially on the base packs. Whitacoat steps in. The lefty left on left matchup here. Fastball misses just outside.
And part of that's because Tommy Brown behind the plate, such a strong defensive catcher.
Swinging it well with the bat too. Moore checks second again outside with the fastball. Misses off the plate.
We've talked about his ability in high school a little bit. Hasn't played in college, but a 99.3% career fielding percentage over 561 chances.
It's elite work right there. With the lead, looking to do damage on offense. 1-0 after 2.5.
Sponsors and partners.
Well, Tommy Brown stepping up to the plate, and Easton, we were talking about his defense before the overthrow the third. Almost a broadcaster jinx there, but Jake McCoy saves the day.
And Mr. McCoy bailing me out there a little bit.
First pitch off speed in there for strike one. Tommy Brown 1 for 2 yesterday, but 3 walks. Very patient and disciplined at the plate thus far. Fouled back straight towards the camera. And that's going to knock us down just for a minute, folks. Get that back up and running soon. Seems to be our luck lately. That one, I mean, a straight shot, though.
That one basically hit the camera. There was no chance that thing was staying up there.
Give you a little radio call for now. Moore sets deals in the dirt into the left-hander's batter's box. 1-2 the count. Tommy Brown shakes his bat, touches the plate, back in the box. Moore looking in, gets the sign. Comes set and delivers. Ground ball towards second, the other way. It's going to be Pops fielding it on to first to Lister. In the first out of the inning for Moore.
Center field number 6, William Patrick.
Carmignani looks good out there, working efficiently through these last two. Hasn't given up a hit since his first 2 batters. Hasn't given up a base runner since then as well.
Yeah, I mean, the only hard contact of the day was from Jack Rucker, who's on there, or William Patrick, excuse me, who's at the plate right now. Jack Rucker brought him in. Pitch kicks low. Getting off to a hot start early. Nothing much doing after that. Moore delivers. High fly ball deep in the left field. Deepest part of the yard. It's going to be the left fielder, Lewis, taking charge. A decent shot there from William Patrick. Tried to go to the same spot. Almost do it again. Just fell a little short this time.
Yeah, good swing from him there. Didn't quite have the same pop, and can't be too mad about it. Hard hit ball into the gap. Just a little bit of bad luck there.
Maybe a little more up the barrel on that one off the end of the bat. Good swing though on a hanging off-speed pitch. Jack Ruckert steps in now. Squaring down for a bunt to the left side, down the line, just gonna kick foul. A little too much spin on that one.
Trying to bunt for a single, a little bit of a drag bunt there out of left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, you know, you don't see that too much with 2 outs nowadays, especially. What do you think about the play there?
He has the speed, already has the 1 stolen base today. There's a couple on the gear. No, you can swing it as well, but if you have the speed, maybe catch him lacking a little bit. Third baseman was playing back. It seems he's scooted a little more up now. I imagine he's swinging away here, though.
Pitch in the Rucker just misses high. Yeah, you mentioned the third baseman coming in too. I mean, maybe a tactic with that as well. If you don't get the bunt down, now he's in. You can pop a little line drive right over his head and you got 2 bases.
Hard ground ball right at him, too. Tough to react to.
1-1 to count, 2 away. Moore delivers. Rucker with a high fly ball. The third baseman Ramos chasing, Wynn bringing it back in, and he makes the catch. Hat flying off. That was a close one there. We've seen the Wynn do some tricks on the ball lately. Nevertheless, another 1-2-3 inning for Moore. Great job on the mound right now. Zephyrs looking to get something going on offense.
It's the longest home run in the history of Crosley Field.
All right, so we got a pitching change here. Slade Moore day is done after a phenomenal outing on the rubber. It's going to be the University of Tennessee product, Ari Bethea, taking over. Last time out was opening night, so a couple games off for him. 1.2 innings pitched, 1 hit and an earned run in his last outing. Very emotional on the mound, shows a lot of passion. Catcher Morgan Tran skies one. Foul territory, Tommy Brown looking, it's gonna fall just out of play.
That didn't sound good.
That did not sound good at all. Couldn't tell where that landed. Thought maybe it was going to hit the roof for a minute and then heard a clank.
Landed right next to the taco truck.
Taco's looking pretty good over there.
Oh, I'm so hungry, Julian.
1-1 from Bethia. Another attempt at a bunt, fouled off again. Seeing a lot of that today, you gotta wonder maybe with the wind blowing it a little bit, a new strategy from both sides.
We know the grass on this infield and this outfield as well.
Definitely play a little bit tricky. A ground ball to the left side. It's gonna be the shortstop Rucker on the first. Just in time, one away.
Batting for the Zephyrs. First base, number 28, Brendan Lister.
So Brendan Lister's going to step to the plate. A good first batter there for Bethia. Attacking the zone. Ground ball to the left side. A diving Osario Logard can't get it. Knocks off of his glove. Ball was hit hard from Lister. No doubt a great effort over there at third from a guard, but just wasn't enough. And once again, with one out, the Zephyrs have a runner on. Well, Jason Stevens going to step to the plate. The cleanup hitter for the Zephyrs. Struck out swinging his first at-bat. Ball just misses outside. We saw with Bethia in his first outing, command was a little bit of an issue. Does throw hard. Needs to stay in the zone here, try and roll two. We talked about that duo up the middle. No, it can happen in an instant. The 1-0 pitch, 2-0. Fastball misses up again, climbing the ladder even more there. Stevens, big, tall righty. A lot of power in that bat in the four-hole for a reason. Bethia comes home, strike one, just catches the inside part of the plate. Two and one is the count. Runner on first. The pitch high and inside. Almost takes Stevens' head off. That was a close one there. Saw yesterday a comebacker in the late innings. Almost saw something similar again. Not good.
He appears to be okay. Gonna give him first base.
They're gonna say it hit him. Gonna have no protest from the Prune Packer bench. Maybe Tommy Brown trying to get an umpire's discussion here. Looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I didn't see or hear a hit him. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it went right by his head. No
It,
harm done.
yeah, and I feel like at that point, if it does hit him, you hear it off the helmet, and there's really no sound. He will be brought back from first over and be overturned.
Yeah, they're going to overturn that call. So, second life in the way for Bethia to try and come back in this at-bat.
I think the umpire heard the pop of Tommy Brown's catcher's glove and maybe thought it was.
Could have been it. A lot of echo in this park. It's loud off the bat. Pop of the glove definitely makes its noise as well. 3-1 to Stevens. Aggressive lead off of first. Spoiled foul.
It's a good job on the 3-1 pitch.
Good job to compete, not fully give in, keep the ball on the outside part of the plate. That's what you want to see from one of your star middle relievers. Bethia checks first, comes home, high fly ball in the left field. Tracking, and McCoy makes the play, almost colliding with Osario, a guard down the line there.
Third base for the Zephyrs.
You don't have cameras that zoom in that far, couldn't tell who was calling it all the way, but a good job from McCoy sticking with it. And they were shifted over a little bit. Came from pretty deep left field.
Yeah, and good job there to call off a guard. Coming in, has a much easier angle to that ball from straight down as compared to from third base. And really a tricky play there between him, Ruckert, and a guard.
It's going to be Raul Ramos. Put up a good at-bat his last time at the plate. Ended up grounding out to the shortstop, Jack Ruckert. Thea comes home. This is high and in again with that fastball. It's coming in pretty good, but just having trouble putting it where he wants to right now.
And he loaded the bases in his last outing on 1.2 and then struggled in the end of his second inning.
Comes home spoiled again the other way.
A lot of that came down to location, trying to find the zone. It's been better so far about it today.
A lot of these balls have been spoiled to the right side. Construction over there maybe making their job a little bit harder building it.
They got their hard hats on.
Bethia comes home. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bethia gets out of it. Strike three is the call from the umpire in front of second base. A clean inning for Bethia after stranding the runner on first. The Pack looking to add more on offense. We'll be back. Stick with us.
49 passing Willie Mays for second place on the all-time.
All right, so Hideki Prather going to lead it off. You know, Carmignani has been dealing, Carmignani, excuse me. I'm having trouble pronouncing that one today. Carmignani has been dealing so far despite two good at-bats from the top of the order in the first for the Packers. Comes home here, fouled away from Prather.
Arthur coming off a great year out at Cal. 333 average, 14 home runs, 17 doubles, 46 runs driven in.
One of the anchors of this Packer lineup lines the ball to second base and a jumping grab from Pops there. Brandon Pops getting a lot of action to that side today and making it count.
It's the sixth time today Packers have hit a ball to second base recorded for an out. Sixth time and 12 batters, half the batters challenging Brendan Pops, and he's been up to the task so far.
Definitely a clear approach from this Packers offense and where they're trying to place the ball. Matthew Austinfort, number 4 hitter for the Packers, back at the plate. Moore comes home, swing and a miss. A nice pitch there for Moore at the bottom of the zone. Seems like he's been working everywhere, and everything's been working for him as well. Up, down, side to side.
Yeah, other than those first two batters, no base runners.
Line drive up the middle once again to Brendan Pops. He's catching everything that's coming at him and coming at him more than half the time so far on the day.
Yeah, he's not having a lot of time to cool down over there. He's recorded 7 outs now over at second base.
Hopefully Moore gives him a minute to catch his breath as Jake McCoy steps to the plate. McCoy takes a ball high and in. They're trying to make out the stuff from Carmignani. Looks like curveball, cutter, and fastball from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, a lot of breaking balls, a lot of cutters as well.
Fastball misses high and out. Not afraid to work high either. He's been throwing at the belt, coming right at the Packers offense. Moore delivers inside and off the back elbow of Jake McCoy. Usually you see it hit the back, or even what you're hoping for as a hitter is the elbow guard. That one spun all the way behind him.
Yeah, that one got him pretty good, but runner aboard for the first time since the first inning for the Packers.
Cade Campo had a phenomenal night last night, maybe looking to put one in the gap. Drive McCoy home here again. First pitch misses out. Fastball high again from Carmignani. Wind deviating, blowing in and blowing a little left in the field. That one misses inside. Maybe one pulled down the line here could catch a little bit of flight. Two outs, one on, and a 2-0 count to the second baseman, Cade Campo. Moore comes home, fouled away. That one off the screen. Missed the Packer dugout, maybe 10, 20 feet there. Close shot.
He's been hitting the ball hard. A lot of hard hit foul balls as well.
Really putting the barrel on it, just needs to time one up. Stands in, Moore delivers. Takes the off-speed pitch low. Good job there from Campbell to just spit on that one.
And now has himself in a really good spot to get a pitch he likes to hit here.
3-1 is the count. Moore checks first, comes set, and delivers. That one just misses low, so a 2-out walk for Moore, and after being in a little bit of a flow state, rough couple batters here.
2 straight, 3 bases. And now a really good chance for J.C. Osario, a guard, to break this game open. Try and get a little insurance for the Packers.
We've been talking about the bat of a guard. Talked about it all day yesterday. So far, a lot today. A lot of bad luck due for one to fall. McCoy on second, 2 away. The pitch to a guard, a breaking ball, falls in there. Looked like it buckled him a little bit. Went high with that one, broke down. Got the top of the zone. 0-1 is the count. Moore steps off the mound, resets. taken just low. A great pitch there from Moore. He wanted it. Can't believe it. Doesn't know where it missed. Looked like it was just down and off the plate a little bit. Kind of hard to tell from here.
Yeah, threw his hands up there. Thought that one was a strike. Have to bounce back here and deal with it.
1-1 to a guard. And that one hits the bat. So instead of a ball over the head of Osario Agard, it's a foul ball, which now puts him behind in the count, 1-2.
Ball don't lie.
Terminology used a lot in basketball. Goes for baseball the same as well. Now Agard finds himself in a hole, trying to deliver with 2 outs. Moore comes set. Fires, fouled away. A good job from Agard. Sparing that one there. Both sides so far are doing a good job of battling with 2 strikes and trying to get the pitch they want. Different ground ball single from Jack Ruckert in the bottom of the first. We'll do it again. In just a minute. Moore steps off the mound, comes back. No pitch clock here yet. Maybe someday. Delivers to Agard, a line drive in the left center field. It's gonna get down. Umpire calls it safe. It was a diving stop. Couldn't tell there for a minute. The left fielder Lewis popped up like he had it. Maybe tried to convince everybody over here that he did. But called safe. The ball got down, and a big at bat there from Osario Agard to drive the run in. 2-0 Pack.
A good swing there. Good effort as well by Chase Lewis out in left field. A really nice swing by Agard in a big spot with 2 outs, 2 strikes on him as well. Just a little resiliency there to get through it.
Yeah, kind of had that reflection off the sun. Was a little tough to see. There's a little bit of a half swing there from Dane Morrow. Strike 1 call. That one squirts past the pitcher more, but a good job.
That was the most half full swing I've ever seen. Tried to hold back, but almost made a full swing at that point.
You know, they're testing the ABS check swing system in AAA, and a lot of the swings would be called no swing, as the line to cross over for a swing is almost parallel.
It's just about parallel with the foul line.
Yeah. Or delivers another check swing. This one's going to squirt past. Osario Agard's going to take second.
I think the exact asking for help on the check swing, called check swing there. Fan appeal, new rule. Did a coach ask for help there, or was it just a fan?
Couldn't quite tell. Hearing a little bit of both. Oh, nevertheless, it's going to be 0-2. Runners on second and third. Moore looking to limit the damage. Ball taken low. Kicks away from the catcher, Morgan Tran. Again, we've seen a few of those today. Some of them carry them in off the back wall pretty hard. Some of them not going far enough for the Packers to take advantage.
How the Packers scored most of their runs last night. And brought one across yet. 2 pass balls this at bat. A little more patience. Haven't gotten quite as far away. And 2 outs as well doesn't help the cause.
Campbell down 1-2. Swing and a miss. Moore got him on the high fastball and limits the damage to 1. Working out of a pretty good spot for the Packers. They had runners on second and third there, all with 2 outs. Managed to squeeze 1 in. most likely be Ari Bethia back out to the mound when we come back.
This is a wine judge.
Back here at Rec Park, just about halfway through this one. Top of the 5th inning. Ari Bethia still on the mound for the Prune Packers. 2-0 the score on 3 hits. Only 1 hit opposite them for the Zephyrs. 1 hit, 2 base runners, or 3 base runners rather.
Struggled a little bit with command in his first inning of work, hoping to get back to it here.
That one skied in the shallow right field. Dane Morrow ranging in underneath it, and he'll put it away. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ari Bethia.
Good job making quick work and attacking the zone there by Bethia.
I'll bring up Gabe Jost. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout himself. That one up the middle. Picked up by Ruckert. Over to first in time to away on just 2 pitches. Are we looking at maybe a 3-pitch inning here?
I mean, we always love efficiency, right? The more efficient you can be, the better the outing's going to go. So that's what we're hoping for. Pretty rare to see that. Wouldn't be surprised to see a first pitch take. Lewis had a good at bat his last time up.
Chase Lewis, first pitch ball, and there goes the 3-pitch inning for Ari Bethia. Still 2 away here, 1-0 count. Lewis walked his first time up, worked an outstanding at bat. That one inside to him, 2-0. That one fouled back, almost gets the man on deck. Count 2-1 now, Bethia trying to get through his 2nd inning of work. Struggled when he got to this point in his last outing. He went 1.2 before loading the bases. 2-1 pitch in there on the breaking ball.
Nice breaking ball there. Front doors started at the front belt of Lewis and broke right back in. Beautiful pitch there, especially behind in the count.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. Ari Bethia strikes out the last batter. Packers back to the plate in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 the score.
Love to see
Bottom of the 5th inning. Tommy Brown leading things off for the Pack. Devon Carmignani still on the mound for Concord. Working really efficiently, only giving up the 2 runs on 3 hits. Trying to work through his 5th inning. Carmignani sent. First pitch on its way in there on the inside corner for a strike 1. A 1 count. Brown grounded out to second base his first time up. Second at bat here of the game. On outside, count moves to 1-1.
I think that despite the result of the at bat, one thing we've seen from Brown and really this whole Prune Packer staff is they're willing to get deep in the counts and they're not afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Brown falls behind here. Has worked well in recent games. He's a hit in all 3 games so far. Trying to stay hot at the plate here. 1-2 for Carmignani. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tommy Brown down on strikes. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, slider right over the plate there. Brown smacked his hands together right after that one. Couldn't believe he missed it. Good job changing eye levels there from Carmignani.
The lineup now turns over. William Patrick, the plate, had the leadoff double to start the game. A deep fly out last time to left center. First pitch to him. 1 up in the zone, ball 1. Throw gets away.
Having a little trouble behind the
I was gonna
plate.
say, seems like Morgan Tran's having a little trouble with the throw back to the mound today. Also threw away the throw around the horn after the Tommy Brown strikeout. Hasn't had a throw in the 1 stolen base from Jack Ruckert, in which there was no throw. 2-0 count now, ball in the dirt to Patrick. Trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th inning. On its way, in the dirt again, 3-0 count. Carmignani struggling with a little bit of control here. Some arms getting loose down the first base side for the Zephyrs. Hitters count 3-0. On its way to Patrick. Takes it off the inside corner, ball 4, and a runner aboard. Bring up Jack Rucker. Now you got to be honest, Julian. I'd be absolutely shocked if you're not first pitch stealing here with the struggles you've seen from the catcher behind the plate.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go, and even when the Pack did steal, we saw the throw down to second. Barely reached in time. I mean, by the time runner got down there, the ball was still making its way with a couple bounces down on the infield grass. Need to take advantage.
Looks like they're looking for a new pitcher to come in here and relieve Carmignani of his duties. An outstanding performance from him. 4 1/3, 2 runs allowed on 3 hits.
Even getting some claps from the Prune Packer fans here. Outstanding, especially, you mentioned recruited primarily for third base, comes in, faces a lineup like this, really just pounded the zone and got the job done.
So righty arm takes the mound.
Now coming to pitch for the Zephyrs, number 25, Jack Downing.
Jack Downing will be the arm. Coming in with 1 runner on after the Patrick walk. Gonna roll a double play ball here maybe.
same spot the Packers were in when they got the run last time. Except Patrick hit a double. He was standing on second. But as you mentioned, that steal, maybe you can get them over, make something similar happen.
Downing on the mound. Pitcher playing at Diablo Valley College. The Vikings. .6'3", 198 pounds. From Danville, California. Just finished up his sophomore year there.
Yeah, a little bit of a funky motion on the mound. A little Tariq Skubal-esque. Brings the glove up first and kind of works down off of that. Just on the right side.
To Monte Vista High School. Pitched 3 days ago against the Solano Mudcats. Went 2.1 innings in relief. 1 earned run. Primarily a breaking ball pitcher, 82-mile-an-hour slider. His go-to spot.
Gotta imagine if the slider's sitting 82, that much movement, and get the fastball up there when he wants to. Maybe something to keep in mind for the Packers when they're at the plate.
Will enter against Jack Ruckert at LSU. From a few lefty bats on this team. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out.
Only RBI for the Pack today.
JC Osorio guard has the other RBI actually. He had that,
Oh yeah, there's
that
two.
single out to left.
Forgot about that one. Lost it in the sun, barely got down.
Yeah, that one was a sneaky one. We'll see a new pitcher, right-handed arm, Patrick off first, Ruckert at the plate. See if Coach Gillums wants to see any movement out of William Patrick, the center fielder. He does have some speed.
They've been aggressive so far. Don't always see Coach Gomes standing up out there in that third base box. He's up right now, maybe something doing.
Patrick off of first. About an 8-foot lead for him. 2-0, still the score. Downing kicks and fires, no movement from Patrick. First pitch, ball 1. One 0 count. Ruckert trying to keep the 1-out rally going. Pick off over to first. Patrick back in easily. It's a pretty good size lead over there.
Maybe an idea for the Zephyrs of what the Pack are trying to do on the base paths.
That one inside and it gets him. Got Ruckert on the right shoulder. He looks to be okay. Flips his bat. Over to first he goes. Now 2 aboard for Hideki Prather.
Oh, the arm side misses during warm-ups for Downing. That one comes in on Ruckert.
That one literally missed on Ruckert's arm.
Yeah. Sets up Prather well. Been the most consistent hitter with runners in scoring position for the Pack so far. See if he can drive one the other way again.
0 for 2 on the day. 2 ducks on the pond for him. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1.
Oh, a little bit of a high call there. I was just about to say, if you're the Pack on the base paths, gotta be watching it at all times. You never know when that ball is gonna kick away. Might have an opportunity to take an extra base.
Morgan Tran out to the mound. Having a word with his pitcher. See if anything's happening here.
Second baseman Brendan Pop shifted more towards second base, closest to the bag.
0-1 count. On its way outside. Count level now.
I don't see a pickoff play to second too often. Most of the time, don't want the ball to get in the outfield, especially with the center fielder playing deep. In this ballpark, if you get it past first, it's going to roll for a long time as well.
I want outside corner. Strike 2. Getting the word from our statisticians to our right. That one was not even close. About 4 balls outside there, according to the TrackMan. 1-2 count, though. Prather in a hole. Runners go, both of them. Hit and run to the right side. Beautifully executed. Patrick comes around to score in a textbook hit and run there from Prather, who's looking to move up to second now. Tran will hold on. Runners on second and third. What a play that was from Hideki Prather.
Yeah, I mean, just a phenomenal job of staying in the at-bat. 2 calls that didn't go his way. And what happens there is that forces you to swing at that pitch. You know, it's on the outside. It's already been called a strike twice. You got to put it in play. There's not much you can really do with it except for that. And with the hit and run on, that played to perfection.
Drew that second baseman over to cover the bag and got it right to where the second baseman was standing.
Real veteran at bat there from Prather.
Infield is in. That one out to the left side. Matthew Osenford at the dish. On 1 the count now. Infield in for the Zephyrs. Looking to come home with it on anything on the ground with 1 away here. Only have the force out at first. Fly ball to the outfield would likely score a run. Breaking ball up in the zone, 1-1 count.
Kind of overlooked it a little bit too, but the job there from Prather to watch the ball in the whole time and take second when it got away. Base running has been preached and base running has been executed thus far this season.
Over at second. Prather is halfway to third. Nobody holding him on. That one on the ground right side foul. 1-2 count now.
It's got to be one of the more odd feelings as a base runner when the infield's in, there's no one covering. You can kind of get down the line almost as far as you want, get a good jump.
Ruckert a little tighter at third. Prather level with the shortstop. He's a good 15, 20 feet off the bag, if not more. But nobody near him. He's the closest person to the bag other than the second base umpire.
Creeping off more and more by the second.
Base hit, he will score. You'd have to imagine that one up in the zone. 2-2 count. Another catcher on this team who can push it with his speed. He's looking to do just that here. Try to ensure that 5th run gets across if Austin Fort can poke one. 2-2 count. Downing set. Kicks and deals. That one on the ground to short. Prather caught up in between. Throw will just go to first. Austin Fort put away.
Really good play there at short by Bajadas. Looked like he lost it maybe for a second, recovered and picked it well. That's a tough play, especially you never know how the infield grass is going to hop. Really good job there to keep it in front of him and make the play at first. Also check the runner proper at second too. Lucky he didn't get caught there.
Good base running. These last 2 at-bats from Prather. He's got a big lead off of second as well now. Not quite as big. Jake McCoy at the dish. That one skied into left center. Lewis has a beat on it and he'll put it away. So good job by Jack Downing to get out of the jam there. 2 stranded for the Packers. 3-0. Still the score thanks to the hit and run RBI from Hideki Prather. Back on the mound and in the field go the Packers' new pitcher coming in. We'll be back in a minute.
You want color?
the sixth inning, number 33.
And we welcome you back. Prune Packers going to work in the field, facing the 9-hitter for the Zephyrs, Brendan Pops. Tommy Paris trying to work a scoreless inning in this closer than usual game. Just 3-0 for the Packers.
A little bit of a smaller margin than what they're used to working with.
Paris tugs that fastball outside. 1-0 the count. As this 6th inning just gets underway here at Rec Park. Good off-speed pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Tommy Brown has done most of the work behind the plate this season for the Packers, as Paris tries another slider. That one, he just misses outside. 2-1 the count now.
Paris does have an appearance this year. For second game of the year for the Packers.
As Pop swings through that 2-1 pitch. Pop's Cade his first time up. Looking to get some offense going for the Zephyrs, as they've been held down most of the night. Swing and a miss. Paris gets him on a slider. 1 down here in the 6th.
Paris only pitched through 2 outs in his first performance, but able to start off strong with a strikeout there, trying to get a little deeper into this game than he did last time. Settle in, new ballpark, new team.
No doubt about it. As Paris deals, that one's fouled off to the left-hand side toward the bullpen and the hacky sack players down there. 0-1 now.
Hacky sack always a big hit in the bullpens, pre-game, during the game, post-game, whenever, wherever.
Paris locates that slider again, and he's gotten ahead of both hitters now, 0-2. So he's leaning heavily on that fastball, breaking ball combo against Liticote, who has bounced out to shortstop and walked as he fouls that one off to Osario Agard. Sun setting here on this Wednesday evening. Paris shakes off the sign, gathers, and deals. Fouled off again. Liticote, a little bit of a leadoff man battle here.
And this Zephyrs team has done a really good job just staying alive in counts. Finding a way to battle off good pitches. They've run up pitch counts pretty well. Just really don't have much to show for it with just the 1 hit and still no runs across.
Yeah, they've struck out 7 times, but majority of those haven't been the first pitch being with 2 strikes. And that one's grounded up the middle for a base hit. Liticote finds his way on board as he gets on in front of Tran with just 1 out here in the 6th.
Jackson Dalton Recht.
Now Morgan Tran will step up to the plate. He K'd his first time and bounced out to the shortstop. Paris, slide step, deals as Tommy Brown throws it back. Liticote gets back in time.
Second time this game we've seen Brown go to the back pick. First time they stole second on the back pick, just ran regardless, got the bag. So we see something similar here.
Yeah, you definitely, if you're the Zephyrs, you kind of have to try to make some things happen because their offense has been pretty quiet thus far.
Looks like they're ready to test. Paris certainly suspicious of a steal.
Yeah, a little bit longer of a release, so they might be able to get a good jump and swipe it back here. Swing and a miss. Slider gets the chase. 1-1 now.
Wedecote over there getting a big lead off of first. That secondary's getting pretty aggressive. Wouldn't be surprised if Tommy Brown goes back over to first at some point this at bat.
Wedecote getting some happy feet as Paris tugs a slider downward. 2-1.
Definitely looking for a swing and a miss there. Got it down off the plate well, just couldn't draw out a swing.
Yeah, he's gotten a few guys to chase on that similar pitch. Paris steals, and that's the same pitch, but he does no sign yet. Did they check? They're checking the swing now. Yes, he did. That's what I suspected. They did not check until very late. 2-2 now.
Real heads-up play there by the second baseman, Cade Campbell. Saw him go around. He's standing right behind the umpire and basically just told Tommy Brown, hey, challenge that pitch. Appeal to the umpire. And definitely went around. Real smart play from him there.
Paris steals. That one's blooped into center field. Coming on and he will not make the catch, is the center fielder. First and second now, a little something brewing for the Zephyrs. Patrick could not make that play. The center fielder out of LSU, a great talent out there, just not hit hard enough to him.
Yeah, and just a tough break there for Paris. Got weak contact at the center field. Sometimes it just bloops in. Probably going to be throwing a lot down in the zone here, trying to roll a double play ball, get that out of the inning.
Yeah, I think a good located slider would get him to roll over. Paris steals. Fastball down in the zone. Misses, though. 1-0. And as much as the Packers have kind of controlled this game so far, they've been kind of sluggish, and the tying run is at the plate here in Lister, who has already gotten on base twice today with a double and a single, as he watches that one miss again. 2-0 now.
Again over at second, Wedecote, aggressive lead. Really trying to push the pace. He's got some speed. And it looks like Jack Ruckert signaling for a back pick to Tommy Brown here. Let's watch it.
Paris deals. That one's low again. 3-0 now. So Paris suddenly struggling to locate. And this is a major pitch in this ball game. 3-0 count, one down in the sixth. Paris deals. Tran shows bunt. It's a strike. 3-1. Excuse me, Lister showed bunt. And I was just kind of trying to fake out the pitcher, get him to give you a free pass. Three, 3-1. Paris just outside, and that'll walk Lister and load the bases with just one down. So Coach Gomes will go out and talk to Paris. Let's see if he pulls the plug on him. It looks like he will not. He has not signaled to the bullpen yet.
Just looking to try and get something going here. Try and settle in a little bit. Still just one ground ball away from getting out of this inning for Jack Paris. Do have plenty of arms in the bullpen. One more scheduled to go today, if not two. So see how they utilize them. Caden Duke should be next up after Paris, unless he's closing it out in the ninth.
And after striking out Pops, a little bit of a struggle here for Paris, and this is a big moment in this ball game.
Some chatter here between a guard and Tommy Brown, the third baseman. That aggressive lead of Wedecote.
Paris deals, and there's a strike. 0-1 now. Stevens in this ball game has struck out and flied out to left.
Corner's playing a little bit in as well. Maybe gonna come home with it, something weak on the ground or a bunt.
Swing and a miss, 0-2 now. Stevens trying to rock. Stevens rocking the Bruce Bolt batting gloves, very popular among these college players. Let's see if Paris can locate something, maybe a slider. He goes with the slider, that one's blooped out to left. McCoy is under it, and he's tagging, he will be safe. A little collision there at the plate, but Littacote scores, and it's a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, just a little offline there with the throw for McCoy. It was there in time. He already threw out one runner early in this game. An overthrown ball to third base from Tommy Brown. Just a little bit to the left there. First run comes across. Something doing here for the Zephyrs.
And that one is outside to Paul Ramos, who has bounced out to the shortstop and flied to right. Paris steals. That one in there for a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Paris not out of the woods yet. That tying run is on first base in Lister. And swung on and missed. Ramos swung through that off-speed pitch, 1-2 now. Paris accepts the sign this time. Takes a deep breath and deals. Ground ball weakly to Cade Campbell. He's got it. He will throw on to first for the out, and that'll end the inning. Packers only give up one. They still lead 3-1 going into the bottom of the sixth. Stay with us. And we welcome you back here in the bottom of the sixth. Cade Campbell will lead it off for the Packers as they try to pad this lead here. Very close game for their standards early in this year. Jake Downing on the mound. Try to get his team back in the dugout. Campbell had a nice game yesterday, was on 4 times as he lines that one to right field. So the leadoff man aboard for the Packers. And that will bring up Asario Agard, who is a great fastball hitter in particular. He's looking to mash those heaters, and he does them very hard usually.
Already has an RBI single in this one. Hit the ball hard 3 times and 3 balls put in play last game.
That one's drilled out to center. That one's going back at the track. It's off the wall. Campbell rounding third. He will get the windmill, and Campbell will be out at the plate. A perfect relay from the Zephyrs. So they cut down a run at the plate, but Asario Agard does double. An aggressive send there from Coach Gomes, and it does not pay off. So 1 out and a runner on second. Dane Morrow will be up now. Asario Agard continues to mash the ball. That time he barely does not pick up the RBI. A great relay from the Zephyrs to keep this run, to keep the deficit just 2 runs.
Yeah, great relay. Got away with a little bit of an offline throw.
And that one is grounded to shortstop. Nice play. Oh, but it's dropped by the first baseman. So it'll be first and second, 1 out. Asario Agard does not move up. Lister could not hang on to it. Now Tommy Brown, the catcher, will step in, facing Downing. Downing deals, slider just missed off the outside part of the plate. 1-0 now.
The bottom of the lineup has been the reason for a lot of production. Almost got an RBI from the 7-hole, would have been his second of the game, but now at the very bottom, Tommy Brown looking to keep up that lower end production.
And that one misses again, so 2-0 now.
He's also been really good about being patient. A fistful of walks on the season.
And that one's fouled off, 2-1 now. Every Packer has got on in this inning by way of hit or error. Brown attending Arizona State as he takes that one very inside. 3-1 now.
Gotta think with 2 on here on a 2-run game. Probably laying off this pitch. Trying to see if you can load the bases.
I think 3-1, you're looking for your spot. And he swings, pops that one out, and that will be out of play.
That's the risk you're on there. Borderline pitch in on the hands. Almost gets popped up for an out. Luckily he'll stay alive, but pitch that probably could have been ball 4.
No doubt about it. I think he was just trying to sit fastball, and he got it, even though it wasn't in a good location, though. So, and that one's pretty similar pitch in on the hands again. But with 2 strikes now, he has to protect that.
Yeah, good job to spoil that pitch. A little too close for comfort. Just got to stay alive here. Be patient.
3-2 pitch, 1 out. As that one's low, and he does take ball 4. So the bases are loaded with just 1 out as the top of the lineup comes up.
From South Carolina, number 5,
William.
After the boundaries edge.
William Patrick.
I'm not sure if the PA announcer got that one right. It is still William Patrick.
So it'll be Patrick, dangerous hitter today. Has the double. It went hard out to left field. Has a walk as well. So 2 hard hit balls and a walk, 1 for 2 on the day. Probably the guy you want at the plate if you're the Prune Packers.
3 good ABs from him. I totally agree. He's been a hot hitter.
From LSU, number 6, William Patrick.
Bases juiced for him too.
A hit here would work wonders as he lays off the off-speed pitch high. 1-0 now. And there's nowhere to put him, so Downing is going to have to go right after him in a big spot in this one.
Gotta trust your defense behind you here. Keep it below the belt.
That one's lined out to right, and that will bring in 2 as Tommy Brown moves up to third. Morrow and a guard will score as the Packers take a 5-1 lead. So the Packers finally cash in on their opportunity, and that's a big swing of the bat there from Patrick as he is still working on an incredible night here at the plate.
We talked to Cade Campbell after the game, our player of the game yesterday, about that approach. Just doing a job to try and wait for their pitch, get something that they can hit, and also a balance of doing that while working with what the pitcher gives you, and that's what he did right there. Something on the inside half, kept his hands inside, adjusted to the pitch beautifully, and was able to shoot a little line drive out into right field, scores 2. He's having himself a great day at the plate after a day where he struggled quite a bit last night.
And there's no doubt about it that there's a clear approach from this Prune Packers lineup today to shoot it to right field, use the whole field. Almost everything has been in between second and first, and that's another one. I mean, if you talk about just this inning, it's been a guards double, Campbell single, and then just there, Patrick's hit, all in right center.
Looks like we are going to have a pitching change here.
Not sure exactly who that is.
We'll get a name on it momentarily. New catcher behind the plate as well.
So runners in scoring position have been huge at-bats here for the Packers.
The reason there's a new catcher is because that's the former catcher Morgan Tran on the mound.
Utility Swiss Army knife here.
Another local kid, Morgan Tran, Martinez, California. Graduated in 2025 from Alhambra.
Wearing the home hat. Green instead of blue, but still got the C on it, and that's all that matters. And he will face Jack Ruckert, who has gotten hit by a pitch.
JUCO guy. Switch hitter as well. Played for Los Medanos.
And he popped out to the third baseman. As well, Ruckert did. 5-1 lead for the Pack, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th as they try to add on some insurance.
Just looking for anything But the inning double play here if you're Jack Ruckert. Something in the air or something through the infield.
Tran deals, curveball just missed. 1-0 now. Tran deals. The runner from first goes. They fake the throw. And Patrick will take second. No problem. So that actually takes away that double play.
Yeah, the pump down to second. Almost got Tommy Brown at third. Able to get back in now. Now 2 in scoring position for Ruckert as well.
Ruckert lays off that outside heater. 2-0. Excuse me, 3-0. And you got to think that there's going to be a take here.
Unless he finds one right down the middle that he absolutely loves.
Tran deals, and that one is swung on. Should get the job done. Out to right field, and he bluffs it. He drops the ball. Ruckert will go into second, and Patrick will score. A routine fly ball is muffed.
Just a miscommunication out there. That one was pretty straight away right field. Looked like Gabe Jost had a beat on it. What a coat. Collided with him, and 2 RBI air there. 7-1, a big inning here for the Pack.
Did you see a collision out there? I didn't see one.
Yeah, the 2 center fielder, right fielder ran into each other out there. Not super hard, but got in the way a little bit, just enough to drop it.
And there will be a stolen base attempt to third. Ruckert is in there safely.
Got the wheels on Jack Ruckert, his second bag of the game. That one to third as well. He's moving out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that these LSU teammates, Ruckert and Patrick, can absolutely fly out there, as there's a little discussion, possibly a little injury to the catcher.
5 RBIs between the 2 LSU guys. Really sparked this offensive jump here in the 6th.
And that one misses. Ball 2.
Center fielder ran into him. Center fielder ran into him.
He ran behind him.
It looked to me like they hit each other.
And that one's fouled off to the right-hand side. 2-1 now.
2 or 3 IE. Still only 1 out here. Prather with the chance to add on even more.
And Prather drives that one to center field. This one is caught, but Ruckert will score. Hideki Prather does his job. And it's 8-1 Pack. Base is empty with 2 outs now.
Yeah, just all you could want there. Prather gets it elevated, takes a good swing out to center field, recorded for an out, but drives in the run, did a job. 8-1.
Yeah, a veteran there. He knows how to win baseball games, and that's exactly how. Sac flies, RBI groundouts, those are all incredibly helpful. Now Austin Fort, the first baseman, steps in, struggling a little bit today, 0 for 3, and that one's in there for a strike. Did not seem to be in there, but our umpire does think so. Seemed very low and outside.
Again, the trackman crew to our right, and I quote, not even close.
And that one misses upstairs, 1-1 now.
A couple of those off the plate calls this game. Hasn't made a huge difference.
And that one might have been closer than the last one, but 2-1 now.
He's getting closer.
And that one misses again, 3-1 now. So Austin Fort in a favorable count. Tran, the southpaw, deals. And that one's upstairs, ball 4. So Austin Fort will reach for his first time today. Now this will bring up the power hitter, Jake McCoy.
McCoy still really looking to get going this year. Reached once, got hit by a pitch. A strong game last game, couple of hits. Doesn't really found the same power he had at San Jose State earlier this year. It looks like we're going to have a pinch runner as well. This is going to be ASU's Brendan Lewis coming in to run for Matthew Austin for it.
And even though he's struggled more than he's used to with the bat, I think his left field play has really made up for that. Outfield assist today. Just really been solid out there as that one's grounded sharply, foul. 0-1 now. Lewis a threat to run. It'll be interesting to see the fielding adjustments for Coach Gomes after that pinch runner.
Yeah, Lewis, a middle infielder. Didn't really see action in his sophomore year at ASU, but does have some speed. It's his first time in the game for the Packers this year.
As that one is low, 1-1 now.
He's played football for Granite Hills, where he went to high school. He's a standout receiver, actually. Ended his career with 1,300 receiving yards, 13 touchdowns, while batting .316 there.
Probably just blew right by those cornerbacks. As Tran deals, that one's grounded, foul again. Coach Gomes over there, not making an attempt to field it like he normally does. Always one of the highlights of these games, his standout defense in that third base coach area. Tran deals, that one is low, 2-2.
Great stop behind the dish there. New catcher's in, not sure the name on it. But coming all the way to full stand up there to keep that one in front of him. Bounced it off full plate, pretty textbook there.
Tran has got to 2 strikes. He's just struggled to close out hitters. Tran deals, that one's grounded, foul again. Third one this at-bat.
Staying alive. Trying to find a pitch that's a little more hittable, waiting for Tran to make a mistake.
Tran deals, that one's grounded. Foul again. Fourth foul ball this at bat. Just getting a piece, staying alive, being a pesky hitter at the dish.
It's a good pitch to hit there too. Curveball just hung a little up in the zone and floated there. A little on top of it.
A little early too, in my opinion. As that one's grounded sharply off the glove of the shortstop, and that will be a base hit for McCoy. As the runner Lewis tries to take third, it does. McCoy moves up to second base. And something brewing again in the 6th inning for the Packers. Now Cade Campbell will step in. 2 ducks on the pond here. As that one is upstairs. 1-0. Campbell has walked and singled today. That one is up again. Campbell lays off again, 3-0 now. So the opposing pitchers struggling to locate mightily like we've seen the last 2 games. Tran deals, lined out to right field, and that one will be caught. Way less routine than the one he dropped earlier, but he does the job there. Packers lead 8-1 as we go to the top half of the 7th. Stay with us. And we welcome you back Paris still dealing for the Packers in this 8-1 ball game. A huge inning for the Prune Packers. 5 runs in the bottom half of the 6th to balloon this lead to 7. What did you like about those Packers bats in that last inning?
And just the situational hitting. We've been seeing it all season, their ability to put the ball in play when it matters. And not even that, just find the right holes. We saw it with Prather earlier in the game and later in the game as well, putting that ball into deep center field and getting the runner home. These are important at-bats for the Packers, especially with a close game going into the later innings. And this has the makings of a team that can be good as the season goes on.
No doubt about it. And they could have even had more as there's a ground ball to third, on to first for the out. Cade Campbell hit one sharply out to right field. That was a nice catch by the right fielder.
Yeah, I mean, Cade's been swinging it well last night. Got on base 4 times again tonight. Hits the ball hard. We've been waiting to see one of those balls get over that right field wall. A couple close ones, but nothing yet, aside from Matthew Wilson for it on opening night.
And Gabe Jute up here for the Zephyrs as he grounds that one to deep short. Throw on to first is in time. What a play from Ruckert.
A lot of those balls to Ruckert haven't been finding them too quickly. Giving him some bad hops, kind of forced him to get on his back foot. Barely made that play there, nonetheless, 2 away.
And nonetheless, he's made all those tough plays, which
Yeah.
is something.
That duo up the middle, talked about it in the earlier innings. They've been something special so far for the Pack.
As another ground ball to Ruckert, he waits on it, throws on to first for the out, and a very efficient 1-2-3 inning for Paris as we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Packers lead 8-1. Stay with us. And we welcome you back here, bottom half of the 7th for the Prune Packers as JC Osario, a guard, steps in trying to do some damage as we know he can. He drilled one out to right center his last time up, just last inning. Ended up with a double, even though Campbell got thrown out at the plate. It was a great piece of hitting nonetheless.
Yeah, new pitcher on the bump for the Zephyrs. Number 9, don't exactly have the name on the roster yet. A sidewinder, a little bit of a funky windup. Tyler Rogers-esque from the left side, maybe even Hobie Milner, you could say. Mainly off speed in warm-ups.
Osario Agard leaves that one outside. 1-0.
Guard with some good at-bats in his last couple games. Hit the ball hard again today.
And that one's outside again. 2-0 now.
RBI single and a double. We got a little bit, some advanced metrics on the guy on the mound. Looking at this 6.6 arm angle, so pretty close to the zone there. Or excuse me, to the dirt on the surface of the mound.
And that one was way outside.
Kind of just getting it over what you'd maybe see from a major league position player, setting 55 to 60 miles an hour, according to our analytics guys so far.
And that one is outside again, ball 4. So not only does he not throw the hardest, he's not locating either.
I mean, I feel like we've been saying it a lot lately, but it comes to a point in every one of these games when you're down by a lot, you gotta throw strikes, help your team get back on offense.
And that one is upstairs to Caleb Kimball, the two-way player, pinch hitting.
Yeah, hit one hard last night. Said he wanted to show what he could do at the plate before the season started. Gotten a good amount of opportunities with a high volume of Packers runs so far.
As that one is outside again. So 2-0 now as Agard moves up. 6 balls, no strikes here.
It's interesting. I mean, you see the angle. The goal is to maybe create a little bit of an illusion, make it funky, and the only way to do that is if you get the ball over the plate, make it look at least hittable for the batter in the box.
Not a tough AB right now for these Packers bats. Agard about 10 feet off the bag as that one is outside again. 3-0 now.
Good at bat here from Kimball, staying patient. Can't press even when with a runner on second if you're not getting pitches to hit.
And that one is outside again. So ball 4 for Kimball. This Zephyrs pitcher has not thrown a strike yet.
Yeah, tough spot to be in. Coach for the Zephyrs going out for a mound visit. Maybe resort to your play catch skills a little bit. If you're on the mound, try and get the ball over the plate, and we're going to have a pitching change.
Yeah, did not throw a strike, and he will exit. Packers lead 8-1. We'll take a break. And we welcome you back here to Rec Park. Tommy Brown will bat. Facing another Concord Zephyrs new pitcher. Not sure exactly who this is. And that one is in there for a strike.
Brown 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Been swinging the bat decently in the first couple of games of the season.
And swung on and missed, but it will get to the backstop. So pass ball there. Both runners move up, second and third. Nobody out here.
Yeah, I mean, that one just kind of dove down. Maybe getting a little aggressive at the plate. Brown trying to make something happen. Could tell he wasn't very happy with himself after that one.
And I'm not sure anyone outside of Hideki Prather can catch for this Packers team right now.
Yeah, not fully
And
sure
that one is grounded to deep shortstop. That will get another run in. So one down, but the Packers now lead 9-1.
It's a great play there by Rojas. Got in the deep short there, almost on the outfield grass. Didn't even have time to pump his glove or anything. Just launched it off of his back foot. Made a really nice throw there on the line.
One-0 count here. To William Patrick. Excuse me, this might be a pinch hitter.
If I'm not mistaken, Zane Kelly at the plate.
So, giving Patrick a well-deserved rest, at least for the time being, as that one's grounded up the middle past the pitcher. Kimball on his way, and he will score. And the Packers extend their lead 10-1 here in the bottom half of the seventh.
Good job staying simple, going up the middle when a pinch hit at bat. Love to see it from the Pack offense, continuing to dominate with runners in scoring position.
So now Jackson Ruckert, who has been hot as of late, takes a ball upstairs, 1-0 now. Ruckert swings and misses, 1-1 now.
I mean, not much doing for Ruckert after that RBI single in the first, but at the time and through the first 5.5 innings, a big swing for the Pack.
Just from looking around, about a third of the patrons here in this ballpark are watching the NBA Finals. Game 4, pivotal. But right now I'm watching the Prune Packers leading 9-1, which I am loving.
Yeah, San Antonio looking to keep it even. And the Pack looking to go for their 4th straight win.
Swung on and missed, 2-2 now. Ruckert has been blazing hot. Duck on the pond here for him.
Really swinging the bat well.
Big hole in right center. 3-2 now. And Rucker takes ball 4 low. I just heard a scream to my right.
South Carolina, number 5, Logan.
Gotta be something to do with that Knicks game.
I think Jalen Brunson just missed a 3 and tipped in by the New York Knicks to take the lead with, looks like 1.2 seconds left.
Logan Sutter pinch hitting. As that one's inside and it gets the backstop. 2nd and 3rd now.
Yeah, seen some trouble with the backstops in these first couple games against the Packers. Another ball gets away. Madison Square Garden sent into a frenzy right now. With a tip in the bucket from OG Anunoby.
Logan Sutter takes upstairs. 2-0 now. And that one is low and in the dirt again. 3-0 now. And Logan Sutter walks. So now they are loaded for Brendan Lewis. Came in pinch running.
Man, since we're on the topic, we've seen some incredible sports moments today. Down south in San Diego, Tatis walks it off for the Padres.
As that one's grounded to the first baseman and it gets away. Lewis will reach, and another run in for the Packers. They now lead by double digits.
Third consecutive game the Pack have led by double digits. Van Wee pinch hitting here. Yeah, speaking of sports, Tatis walks it off down south in San Diego. Giants complete an 8-run comeback with just 6 outs to go. And San Francisco capped off by a grand slam from their 21-year-old star prospect Bryce Eldridge, and now the Knicks with a last-minute shot and a 20-point comeback in the final quarter to secure a 3-1 lead into the finals.
1-0 now on Will Van Wee. And that one is outside again. So it's a common occurrence that when the Packers have huge innings like this one and the last one, they are helped out by free passes as Van Wee swings and misses on that one. 2-1 now.
Yeah, Will Van Wee, the University of Houston. That's a nice game. 2 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs.
And he grounds that one foul. 2-2 now.
Seen a lot of ground balls to that left side that haven't stayed fair. Talking about it earlier in the game with Osario, a guard. Now coming back to the Concord Zephyrs.
Van Wee grounds that one through the left side, and that will bring in another one. 12-1 Packers, and the throw gets away. It is behind the Zephyrs dugout. That's got to be out of play, and all the runners will move up.
Sutter comes in to score on that one as well. Just sloppy defense from the Zephyrs here as the Pack take an 11-1 lead, and it really just goes to show how deep this Prune Packer team is this year. I mean, multiple appearances off the bench today and hits in clutch situations. Saw it from Zane Kelly, now Will Van Wee. Good stuff to see. Makes you excited if you're the Pack.
And now Kate Campbell, who has had another great night, reached twice as he takes a strike in there. And these innings where the Packers get walked a lot is also the innings where these games stretch out long in time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say we've been pretty curious to see what this Packer offense would do if they got strikes thrown to them. I mean, the last 2 games, 30 walks, and both of those combined. And we didn't really get a full taste of the Packers' ability to hit with runners in scoring position.
As that one's grounded to the shortstop, long throw, and that one is dropped again by Lister at first. Could not dig that one out.
Even though it can be lethal for the Pack.
And now a guard
good to know.
will bat for the 2nd time this inning. He led it off. Great time to pad the stats. As that one's flied out to right field. And a diving play made. A long run there by the right fielder. And it looks like they appealed to second base to see if the runner tagged up. He did.
You know, as a coach and as a teammate, that's the type of play you want to see. Even when your team is down by a lot. Great hustle there from the right fielder, Jost, to go out, make a play in an amazing diving catch at that ESPN-worthy top 10 highlight reel.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Seeing a lot of these lengthy innings towards the later innings for the Packers these first couple games. Doing a great job of extending what they've already started.
Caleb Kimball spits on that slider low in the zone. 1-0 now. And that one is drilled up the middle. It is bobbled by the second baseman. Throw on to first will not get Kimball, and another run scores. 15-1 Packers.
A really tough play there for Pops. He's been getting balls all day. And I mean, if you're ruling that, I think you gotta rule that a hit. That ball was a screamer off the bat, hit very hard. Took a tough hop off the infield. If you're Pops, there's really not much you can do there except try and eat it, which is exactly what he did.
And that is what our analytics team over there rules it. It looks like there will be a meeting at the mound here. Possibly a pitching change. We'll take a break. Stay with us. And we welcome you back. The catcher, Tommy Brown, steps in for the Packers. And he pops that one out to right center. Juiced is under that, and he will end the inning. Packers tack on 7. They leave 2 men, and we will head to the top half of the 8th. 15-1, Prune Packers.
All right, well, back-to-back innings, 5 runs and 7 runs for the Pack on offense. And now Caden Duke will take over. Fastball, cutter, curveball for the Duke as he delivers the first pitch. Just misses a bit high.
Good velocity there on that heater. He's trying to close this thing out for the Packers in this 8th inning.
Fastball misses a bit outside. Isaiah Metzger going to get an at bat here for the Zephyrs. That one just misses in, so 3 balls here to start the at bat and start the outing for Duke. Looks in, gets the pitch he wants. Need to throw a strike here. And there, strike 1. Looked like a nice cutter on the outside. One thing the Packers have done well on the mound, aside from only allowing 1 earned run a game so far, and if it were to stick here today, it would be the same thing, is not fully giving in 3-ball counts and still working the corners, as that one is fouled off and catches the blue behind the plate. Catcher going to give him a moment here.
And if you're the Zephyrs, you're still looking to just try to chip away. Because this is summer ball, so it's all about getting reps and practice.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you always want to go into your next game or the next week with some confidence at the plate. And if you're able to put something together late, showing yourselves and showing your teammates that you're capable of doing so, it's always a good feeling. 3-2, full count. Duke comes home. High drive in the deep left field. Chasing was McCoy, but that one is foul.
That thing was absolutely blasted out to left field. Unfortunately for Metzger, it was foul, but a great swing. Let's see if he can keep that one fair.
Off the bat, a lot of these balls look like they're going to be good, and then they end up landing foul by about 40 feet. As Duke misses in, so smashes 1 foul and then takes the next pitch. A leadoff base runner for the Zephyrs.
For the Zephyrs, number 7, Dax Tross.
Dax Tross will come to the plate. Another pinch hitter. Swing and a miss on the first go around.
Tross trying to get on base any way he can.
That one just misses up. Looked pretty close there. Maybe the zone a little tighter for Duke right now as he's struggling to command the zone. Features a curveball. Haven't seen it too much yet. Maybe we get it here soon, and there it is. Right as I say it. It's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. 1-2 to count. No outs for the Pack. Fires, not gonna, yes he is. Strike 3 called, a little bit of a late call there.
That might have been the latest ring up I've ever seen.
From the sounds of our analytics team, it was center cut down the middle of the strike zone. A good recovery there from Blue behind the plate as this one's fouled off to make the correct call. And 1 away.
That's all that matters in the end. Even though it's a little awkward, he does his job.
That's all you can ask for, consistency. That's all you want behind the plate, as much as you can get.
Not sure he's been the most consistent tonight, but
gotten better as the games went on. Always good experience to learn from. Oh, Duke comes home, skied in the right field. Kimball lost it in the lights at first, threw his hands up, ends up tracking it down and making the play. A little scary there at first for the two-way, Caleb Kimball and right.
No doubt, little Pete Crow Armstrong there at first, but he managed to regain his composure and makes the play.
Yeah, tough couple last weeks for Pete. Started to pick it up, offensively at least. Definitely had his fair share of the picture of him looking in the sky, the ball right behind him on the internet going a little viral, but made up for it. We know when he's hot, what he can do at the plate, he can really carry that Cubs offense. Swing and a miss, a little bit of a sword there for Duke. 1-1 to count. Runner on first, 2 away for the Prune Packers. Comes home, another swing and a miss. Challenging him here and just blowing it right by him. Through a leadoff walk, has recovered well. Looking to get out of it. Strike 3. A curveball in the dirt, got him to swing. Need to throw it to first. Get it there in time. A little bit of hesitation there behind the plate. Nonetheless, the ball gets there. The Pack is out of the inning, and a great job from Hayden Duke on the recovery. Pack looking to keep it steady on the offense. Keep driving the ball. We'll be back for the bottom of the 8th. All right, back here, a big lead for the Pack. Looking to tally on. Zane Kelly steps to the plate. An RBI single his first time up in a pinch hit appearance. Good job getting the job done there. This ball fouled away, an aggressive first pitch swing from Kelly.
Why not? It is 15-1. No harm in doing that.
Ball misses outside. Don't have a roster name. Again, we apologize. Number 34 on the mound for the Zephyrs. Kelly fouls it off the other way. Pack bullpen down there playing hacky sack. Not fully looking. Close one there. 1-2 the count to Kelly. Another fastball. Misses in the other batter's box.
Kelly looking for something to drive. 2-2 count.
The pitch inside, and it got him. Looked like it got the foot, maybe the bottom of the leg there. First base for Kelly. Another free 90 feet for the Pack. not what you want to do there in a 2-strike count, especially being ahead. He had 1-2 in the books. So, leads us to LSU's Jack Ruckert.
We're still waiting for that explosive power that this lineup has. We've seen it before with these guys in college and in previous Prune Packer years, but just haven't broken through yet.
And it's interesting you say that, considering the Packers have put up double-digit runs in their last 3 games. So maybe while the big hitter, the explosive hit, has not come yet, the situational hitting has still been there, and not only gives you hope as the games progress that when those big hits do come, the damage will be even more. RBI single, pop out to the third baseman, hit by pitch, and reached via error is the day for Jack Ruckert. Still hitting the ball hard.
No doubt that the amount of hits has not been something to scoff at so far. Just the extra base hits haven't been as plentiful as we expect.
Still waiting on those. Some balls hit hard to the track as well. An unbelievable play a couple innings ago by Jostin Wright to reach up, making up for his error earlier in the frame. Pitch outside. Ball 4 to Jack Ruckert. So a hit by pitch and a walk to start the bottom of the 8th here for the Pack. Potentially looking at another pitching change ahead of the slugger Logan Sutter coming to the plate. Mound visit in the least. Hey, Nolan, 14-run lead. Just walked 2 guys. Really need to throw strikes here. If you're the pitching coach on the mound, what are you telling your guy?
I'm looking for Logan Sutter to drive something here.
Logan Sutter.
Well, Sutter definitely looking to do damage. On the mound, just have to stay in the zone. Sutter calm at the plate. Takes a fastball for a strike on the outside. Seeing Logan Sutter's stance is very quiet. Winds up as the pitcher is about to release the ball. A power stance, you could call it, for a big slugging bat. That one just misses low.
No doubt about it. It was interesting to me how he actually struggled a little bit at South Carolina. People were expecting him to have a great season. Not so much looking to fine-tune his work in summer ball.
100%. That one, I mean, you see the power even on the foul balls. That one hits the top of the net. Powder flies off. The pitch to Sutter. Sky deep in the left center field. Carrying. Communication between the left fielder, Lewis, and the center fielder, Littlecoat. Lewis makes the play. Sutter just missed that one. Sky high. But it's going to be out number 1 for the Zephyrs. So the ASU product, Brendan Lewis, coming to the plate now. Pinch ran earlier in the game. A lot of at-bats for the Pack so far. Been a pretty consistent lineup. Getting the shot here with a runner in scoring position. Fly ball in the infield, calling it is the second baseman. Makes the play. Another sky-high fly ball. That one not quite as deep as Logan Sutter. And with 2 runners in scoring position, you know, the Pack have been so good at just getting a little hit, moving the runner over. Don't see that here. Will Van Wee looking to carry on from the trend the Packers have established in these first couple games with 2 outs.
Duck on the pond here for Van Wee. Gap in right center if he can drive the ball out there. Also, the right fielder, Jost, is playing more over towards right center, shifting to Van Wee's pull side, so down the line. Has a lot of green grass for him to work with.
Back-to-back cutters. That one just misses outside. Good job on the mound of working these Packers hitters on the outside part of the plate. See if Van Wee can make an adjustment here and take it the other way. That one high and in. Smoke off the glove there from the powder. Fireball on the mound. The pitch. High fly ball, the 3rd consecutive fly ball in the right field. Chasing. It's down. And it looks like they're going to rule it foul. A great effort from Jost. I mean, from my perspective up here, it looked fair. Home plate umpire ruled it foul. Easton's telling me it's a fair ball. A little bit of confusion here. We had a call that said fair ball, a point towards foul territory. Not fully sure what the verdict is yet. Looks like the runners are going to go back to their positions. I was going to say, from my perspective up here, it looked like that ball fell way into fair territory and was maybe pushed foul by Jost that one right when he dove for it. That's not going to be the ruling, though.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you touch that ball and your feet are in fair territory, that's a fair ball, and there's no doubt that that happened. Not
Should
sure
be.
what the call was there, but it is strike 2 nonetheless.
So perfectly placed double by Van Wee, taken away. Now a 2-2 count. The pitch. Line drive down the left field line. Roped. Gonna bounce off the wall. 1 run is gonna come in to score. It's gonna be Zane Kelly. And after getting robbed of the pitch before, Will Van Wee stays in it and smashes one off the wall down the line. A phenomenal swing from the Houston product.
He doesn't want that weak sauce blooper double. He wants that line drive to left. Does the same thing either way.
We're finding out from our statistics colleagues here. I mean, we could see it off the bat. That ball was hit 110. Not something you see every day, even in the major leagues.
No doubt. That ball was absolutely roped.
That ball was hit hard. Looked like some frustration there from what occurred the pitch before. Ball misses outside. Campbell at the plate. Fouls this one off. Still chasing is Jost. Gotta respect the effort. That one well in the foul territory, though.
Even though it is moot by that imaginary line extended by that fence on that right-hand side. If it crosses over beyond that into that gazebo area, it does not count even if you catch it.
That one misses out as well. Two and one at the plate to Campbell. Takes a strike. Beautifully placed there on the outside part of the plate.
I thought that was 3.
And they are going to call it 3, so the scoreboard had 2 and 1. Probably 1 and 2. And, you know, that's the second time this game, though, and we saw that with Prother earlier, where a little bit different on the scoreboard than maybe the blue had, and strike 3 looking. Oh, really? That's awesome. All right, for the top of the 9th, a 15-run lead for the Pack as they look to close it out. And here to tell you all about it is my partner and colleague, Easton Stockford.
Thanks, Julian. And might have overheard us saying it, but the pitcher on the mound there for the Zephyrs was 14 years old, so rather young, but throwing against some Power 4 guys, some D1 prospects, pretty impressive out there.
Really impressive. I mean, he was slinging it too. Saw the pop off the catcher's glove. He was locating. Everything was on the outside. I think that's one of the most important things that you get taught early on in your pitching career, especially in high school, is to work the outside part of the plate. I mean, that was really present there.
Give him 4 or 5 years. Could be a future Prune Packer.
Never know. In Sonoma County, good place to start. Wish we had a name for him.
Yeah, we're not sure a name on him, but good prospect. Not sure what we're waiting for. Coach is talking with umpires down the third base side here in the top of the 9th inning. Not sure about what.
Yeah, I mean,
Players conjugating there, and now talking to Coach Gomes too.
I mean, you gotta wonder what can be so inflicting in a 15-run match.
Let's see what umpires getting some medical assistance.
Could be on the foul ball a couple innings ago.
Looks like he's
back there pretty hard.
Limping a little bit, but walking off on his own weight. So the fielding umpire is going to call it solo from behind the pitcher's mound. but we will continue. And hopefully the umpire is okay and in good health. We'll update you guys as we find out that.
Of course, hope he's doing all right, as you mentioned. I mean, this is something you see in inter squads in baseball practice. I mean, calling from behind the pitcher's mound. Kind of cool to see.
You were a pitcher. Did you ever do that, or is that mostly coach's job?
That was mostly coach's job. I mean, I think if I got to call my own pitches, I would have definitely favored in my way and called mostly strikes, probably more than balls.
As a catcher,
Help myself out.
I called some balls and strikes during inter squads from behind the plate, and never heard anything bad about my calls, so that's a good sign. Caden Duke still on the mound. First pitch from him in the dirt, ball 1.
Always a good sign there.
Inter squads are always fun, and you know, I only played 1 year of high school, but calling pitches might have been one of my favorite parts.
Always fun too. You're
ringing up my buddies.
One of your coaches, you know, umpiring from behind the plate, and you're telling them what pitch you're going to throw, and no one else knows on the field except for you and him. Watch it take action.
1-0 pitch driven into right field, the base hit. Leadoff runner aboard for the Zephyrs. 16-1 the score. 4th hit of the game for them.
Now batting for the Zephyrs, number 22, Andy Moon.
He's still battling late in the game. Big lead. A good job to take some quality at-bats and keep it going.
Duke trying to close it out. And on a high note here, second game of a 5-game span.
Good job by Justin Lucas behind the dish to pick that one. Keep it in front of him.
3 games coming up for the Packers against the Lone Wolves on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before an off day Sunday. Right back to action on Monday. We're starting to get rolling into league play. West Coast Kings are in town next week. Packers head out to Medford pretty soon as well. Play a strong team out in Oregon. 2-0 pitch from Duke. That one catches the zone, strike 1. A little weird looking behind the mound. And it looks like he got that one right. Painted. Bottom right corner there. Excellent pitch. Breaking ball up in the zone.
You know, it's interesting, too. Behind the plate, the deception a catcher can have in terms of framing or missing a spot. If he's set up on the outside, you know about this. If you're set up on the outside and the pitch comes back in, there'll be a strike there. A pitch comes back in.
Great call there as well. That one caught the
That catch the corner as well?
I think that one caught the corner a little bit. Did not catch the corner a little bit, but nonetheless, full count. Caden Duke on its way. This one lifted left field. Ranging over to make the catch is Jake McCoy, and 1 away in the top of the 9th.
Anyways, back to the point. If you're catching, you're set up on the outside, the ball comes back in and maybe over the plate, but as a catcher, moving the glove all the way back in and potentially falling off on it and giving up on the pitch gives the illusion that it could be a ball, and that's a point where you want to make sure you're making your pitcher strikes look like strikes as much as you can.
This one up the middle, 6-4. Can't get the out at first for the double play, so just 1 on the 2 ball. Second out of the inning. Caden Duke 1 out away from putting this one to rest. No save opportunity here, I don't think, actually. I don't think it's super high intensity, but we've talked about this, and it's still important for these relievers to stay locked in.
You know, I think it's probably pretty set in stone. The coaching staff probably has a plan for who's going to be in the back half of that bullpen in the 7, 8, 9 when these games are a little bit closer.
This one over to third in time. Swim move off the bag. Ball game over. Got greedy on the passed ball. Tried to take third. And the throw by J.C. Osorio, a guard, right on the money to end this one. 16-1, the final score. Going to hand it over to my partner, Julian, for the post-game show. He'll be joined. And We appreciate you guys watching. I'll toss it over to my two partners, Nolan and Julian, for the postgame show.
All right, well, thank you, Weeson. You know, we'll go along with the pitching. That was before that aggressive set, just talking about how the Pack probably have a set in stone 7, 8, 9 in terms of the pitching staff, but the scores have been so outlandish thus far. We haven't really seen a close game, and there's been no save opportunities, so we don't really have a cemented closer yet. Building on that point, another double-digit win for the Pack, the third consecutive double-digit win of the season. I mean, Nolan, we talked about it all broadcast. They haven't even gotten going with the extra base hits yet, and they're already putting up numbers like this. I mean, what else can you ask for from this team?
Not a lot. I mean, one area I would say is maybe that power, but I think that will come around just naturally. And a bright spot that I think isn't getting talked about enough is this relief pitching. It has been so dominant, and they still haven't even added one of their best arms, Mason Lerma.
Yep.
Who is coming back. He is going to finish school sometime soon, and he is a nasty, nasty lefty who will just be a huge addition to this bullpen. You're feeling good if you're a Prune Packers fan or player right now after these last couple results.
When you look back at some of the bullpen appearances too, and they've worked themselves out of jams. Bases loaded jam. The second game of the season, got out of it, bases loaded jam. Third game of the season, Ferguson gets himself out of that one by striking out the side. I mean, even when they're putting themselves in positions to not succeed, they are finding ways to succeed, and after that, it's smooth sailing.
No doubt about it. They are Houdini-like pitching right now for the Packers, and most of the innings, you know, they are putting themselves in good positions, which is great for their pitch count and ERA in general, and they've only given up one run these past couple games. They've all been pretty similar scores, which is showing the big bats and the big arms out of that pen and starting pitching.
Yeah, as you mentioned, one run each of the 4 games, so 4 earned runs total. 9 innings apiece in all of those games. I mean, coming into today, the Prune Packers offense was hitting 300 average-wise. The on-base percentage was up to 438, and you figure with all the walks these past couple of games, maybe those stats are a little bit inflated. Here they come again tonight. Don't walk as much, still walk a good amount, but I think what really stands out is their ability to take advantage of these pass balls, wild pitches, ball fours. They're stealing bases, they're being aggressive on the base paths, and coming through when they need to.
Yeah, and what exemplified that for me was Hideki Prather's hit and run. I mean, that's just the epitome of great team ball that leads to big wins like this one.
Yeah, well, most definitely another fun night tonight at the Rec. If you're a Packer fan, the offense is going, the pitching is going, the base running is going. Really fundamental baseball all around from this Prune Packers team. Maybe the most fundamental team we've seen in a long time here in Healdsburg. 16-1, the final from Recreation Park tonight. I'd like to thank all of our staff, analytics, and everybody involved for providing us with a great broadcast tonight. And thank you all for listening. Hope you have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m.